Oh, yeah. Welcome to the Yeah Baby podcast. We're going to get this thing done. All right.
Yeah, baby.
I'm Shades.
I'm Petey Pete.
All right. We're going to get this thing popping. All right. Welcome to the Yeah Baby podcast again. I'm Shades, and we got my man. Who we got here?
Petey Pete.
All right. All right. What we going to be talking about today, Petey Pete?
All right, well, we just got back from the theater. We saw Medieval.
Oh, right. Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Yeah, so we'll talk about that. And since the last time our podcast, there's episode 3 and 4 of She-Hulk. So we got to talk about that, which, if you listen to the last podcast, we love that show.
Oh, yeah.
But, that's what we do. We go through the pain of watching She-Hulk so you don't have to.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. So let's start with the She-Hulk right off the bat.
Okay, She-Hulk. What episode we on? Number 3.
Yeah, so episode 3. Number 3. Yeah, so episode 3 it deals with the Abomination and Wong coming in.
Yeah, I mean that's basically all the episode was about her supposed to be his lawyer because one breaks him out of prison which was kind of dumb, for some training. And
it was stupid. So because you see it in Shang-Chi. In Shang-Chi, you see Wong fighting with Abomination at the little fight tournament little place that Shang-Chi goes to in his movie. Excuse me. And so their way to explain it was that he, being Sorcerer Supreme now, which we learned that he's Sorcerer Supreme now in Spider-Man.
Right.
That to become Sorcerer Supreme, he had to have a fight. He had to fight a big bad monster, which doesn't sound right to me because I didn't remember Doctor Strange having to fight a big bad monster.
Never.
He just fought the regular. He fought the bad guy, but that wasn't. Yeah,
that was different though.
They weren't like, oh, you have to fight him to become Sorcerer Supreme, or
Yeah, but my thing, why is he breaking him out of jail when he's supposed to be doing his time? So now he have to go back to court. I mean, actually, he was trying to get parole.
Yeah,
but
which is so dumb too.
Yeah, because he's Abomination.
Yeah,
you wouldn't want to release him anyway.
They're trying to play that dude off as a hero, and when you watch that Hulk movie, that dude is a straight G villain, bro. He's trying to go
for real.
That man is not sitting there like, oh, I'm just here to kill you because you're bad, and Ross, the general wants me to do it because you're such a villain and this. To the Hulk, no, he did that because he enjoyed it. There's that scene where he walks, and such a bad scene too in the original Hulk movie where he walks up to the Hulk and he just looks at him like, bro, you want some of this? And the Hulk drop kicks him and he hits him against the tree. Don't even play that. That dude is a good guy. Okay, come on.
Yeah, man. And he's so now know how to. He meditates now and know how to control his anger and how to control.
Oh
Abomination.
Yeah, he can control in and out. That's this thing with the Marvel Universe where where the people are not like the comics where they have to stick to their. Yeah, stay in their lane because he stays Abomination just like She-Hulk's supposed to stay She-Hulk.
Yeah, that's in the comic
Not
books.
this thing where she just switches in and out like it's a beautiful day outside.
Yeah, it's like how she could. I mean, we talked about it last time. How she could control it. Here's the Hulk had to go through all this drama in his life and how to control his anger, and all of a sudden she can just control everything, and she know how to do it out of the blues. You know what
Everybody's
I mean?
so zen and then. Yeah,
man, come
and
on.
Again, he's a good guy, right? But I remember the Hulk movie, dude sitting there killing people and destroying cars. That wasn't for the Hulk, was it?
Yeah, right.
He didn't do that to protect him from the Hulk, did he? When he was killing all those people in the city in his movie, get out of here with that crap.
Yeah, man, this is garbage, man. Yeah. Come on.
So I thought maybe he was, he's faking it, right? It could happen, right? He's faking it. He's trying to get paroled or not. But as far as from this moment, he hasn't. He's not faking it. He's changed. He wants to go live with his sister wives and all that crap. So
I don't know. Just looking at his character, all the stuff he was doing in it, he looked like he was kind of sneaky about it. If you think? If you look at his face,
you think in a couple episodes he's gonna be a bad guy?
Yeah, I think so.
Well,
that's just my personal opinion because he was sneaky with it. The way he was looking, it's like.
Well, from what I understand, he's supposed to be in there. So they announced yesterday because yesterday or the day before was D23. So they announced some of their movie, some of their trailers, and they showed the cast to the Thunderbolt movie, which is the Thunderbolt movie is pretty much their version of Suicide Squad. Yeah. So it's the villains on in a team, which that's the team that this girl's been building. If you've been watching the shows, the girl from Seinfeld, Julia Louis-Dreyfus, She's playing this girl who has a purple line in her hair, and
Okay.
yeah, and she's been going around, catching these guys. Like she caught the Captain America guy. She's like, "Oh, come join me." Yeah.
Right.
She got what's her face, Black Widow's sister, to come join her. So stuff like that. So she's apparently got this team with all the villains that they're going to fight. So, but I believe Abomination is supposed to be a part of that team.
I believe so too.
So I'm not. I don't know if they're going to put him in it or not. But on the cast list, he wasn't on it. So they have Winter Soldier and the other bad guys. Which the girl from Black Widow, I don't think she's not really a bad guy. Right?
I don't think so.
Black Widow's sister?
Yeah.
You count her a bad guy?
I don't know.
And Falcon. What's his name? Winter Soldier. He's not a bad guy no more.
No.
He's a good guy. So what's he doing on that team?
Or Bucky.
Yeah, Bucky. What's he doing on that team?
I don't know. Yeah. Look, Marvel. Well, I say Disney. They doing a lot of crazy stuff.
Yeah,
and
I don't know. They need to do something because they're really bad right now. But yeah, so we were jumping, but that was my thing. So I don't know if Abomination is faking it or not in this episode, or so far or what. But
yeah, and they also in this the She-Hulk episode 3, they also had this one lady that was on trial for one guy, a friend of the She-Hulks, was on trial with this other lady because she was she pretended to be what's that girl? Megan Thee Stallion.
Yeah, he hired Megan the Stallion or whatever.
For $175,000. So he's suing this lady because she's a what they call them shapeshifter.
Yeah, she's a Skrull, right? She's the alien race of the Skrulls.
Yeah, she can turn basically anything, anybody.
They can turn to everybody. They were in Spider-Man: Far From Home. They were in some other movie. I forget what other Marvel movie they were in.
Oh yeah. Yeah, so that's basically all it was, that episode.
Yeah,
but
and then she fights those trash people at the end, right?
Yeah. Those trash people.
I mean, I forget what they're called.
Yeah.
I forget their comic book name, but
yeah, they tried to rob her. Actually, what they was trying to do, they was trying to take her powers because the guy was trying to stick a needle in her arm and take some of her because basically they heard what happened, how she got her powers.
Oh, so give me some of that Hulk power.
Yeah, so basically that's all they was trying to do. But then, and that's pretty much was the episode, which it was kind of, it wasn't all that good. But
they never are.
Yeah, and what's the star name?
Megan something Stallion.
A Stallion.
Yeah.
She was in it at the end of the end credits, and I don't know. I'm just gonna say this. I was disgusted.
It's work.
Yeah,
it's working.
It's like, come on, Disney. Is that what you're doing now?
Yeah.
It's like you bringing the club up in Marvel now.
Yeah.
I thought this was for kids and people having fantasy minds about heroes and stuff like that. And you bring this in. I mean, come on, really?
Well, my question is because she's the Hulk. Well, she's supposed to be the Hulk, right?
Yeah.
When is she gonna do Hulk stuff? All she's doing is lawyer stuff.
Yeah, and twerking.
Yeah. She ain't even really doing lawyer stuff anyway. She's just sitting there like, she had one fight so far, and that was that. And up to this episode, she had one fight, and that trash fight. It was a terrible fight. The first episode, it wasn't even a fight. All she did was grab a table, throw the table, and then the girl did the worst kick I've ever seen since '90s Power Rangers at the Hulk. The Hulk punches her back, and then that's it. Yeah, you never see nothing again of that lady. You never see nothing. You never hear about her again. Nothing. And then she barely fights these guys, right? The guys at the trash can guys.
Oh yeah, barely
fights them. And then
she didn't want to fight him. Actually.
Yeah. So what is she? So I know the show's called Attorney at Law. So I guess that's what what can I expect? That's all she's gonna be is the Attorney at Law. Can we get Daredevil, the pastry chef? So I can just watch Daredevil cook in the kitchen.
It's crazy, man. I'm just like I said, after the end credits when they start twerking, man, I was like,
oh yeah, no,
I was done. You know what I'm saying? It's our kids. Our kids is watching this stuff. Disney. It's like that's for the club, man.
Yeah.
You bring that. That's what scripters do. All this type of stuff. It's like, come on, you got the She-Hulk doing this, and then at the end she said, "Oh,
I'll die for you."
Yeah, no, she said, "I'll kill for you." It's like, what message are you sending?
Yeah.
Come on, Disney, really? What message are you sending? That's wild. You shouldn't even had that in the line. That shouldn't even been a line. It's like, come on, man. No, what y'all doing?
The show, it's just bad. Like, it was an episode. It was a trash episode, just like the other two episodes before it.
Yeah, and like I say, we're not against people per se. We just the the way y'all writing these scripts.
No, yeah.
We're not against people.
It's just the show, man. Something's,
It don't make any sense and it sucks.
No.
Just like the She-Hulk, we know in the comic books, she's supposed to be the She-Hulk all the time. How all of a sudden you write in now that she can transform back and forth when she want at will? Come on. That was never in the comic books.
She has no worries. Oh, the other she has no worries. She's just hanging out and doing this and that. Her clothes, they're made of some super texture where they're baggy on her when she's She-Hulk, and then when she shrinks, they're not big at all. They're perfect size.
Actually, they baggy on her when she's the She-Hulk, and then they baggy on.
Saying,
It's like her clothes stay the same.
Yeah.
Come on, y'all need to watch little technical stuff that y'all not watching. Come on, Disney, do a better job. That's all. We just want y'all to do a better job. Come on,
do better, Disney.
Yeah, I mean,
stop Scrooge McDuckin in your $1 billion and do better, man.
Yeah, well,
I need to.
Yeah, so.
But yeah, no, it's try. It was bad, and then
that particular episode, what you gonna give it?
That episode, I don't know. Give the same as the other one, a 1.
That's what
if I can give it less than that, I do it.
So what we normally do to things like that?
So let's throw it in the trash, man.
There we go.
In the trash.
In the trash.
Yeah,
that's right. Get rid of it.
Well, put your finger on that button because we talking about the next episode as well.
Well, we're gonna give it. Well, let's see first.
Talk. Yeah. Okay. So
all right.
So next episode, right? Next episode.
Episode 4.
Yes, episode 4. I don't know the name of the episode. What is the episode's called? But the episode should be called filler episode because the episode was a complete filler.
Pretty much.
Oh yeah, no, it was all filler. The episode was all filler. Nothing important in that episode at all.
No.
Yeah, so
the magician.
So the episode is her doing her lawyer thing. You know, she wants to find a man.
Yeah.
So she starts tendering and all that other stuff.
Oh boy, here we go.
Nobody wants her as the beautiful young lady that she is.
Mm-hmm.
They all want to get that green freak on.
Yep, pretty much what it is.
Yeah, so she starts getting hit, and then the one guy she picks, she takes him home on the first date. Like, bro, for a girl who's an attorney and all this, you think she would make the man wait for the second, you know?
Yeah, he listened to all her problems
and
listened. He said, "Oh, nobody listened to me.
Oh, yeah.
But you're the first.
You're so beautiful, She-Hulk. You're so beautiful. Like, bro, you got 900 other guys on that app. You think this guy is not telling you nothing? You know? So, it was trash. Yeah. So they're getting about to get busy. She gets called because on the side note, the side story is Wong, who returns from the last episode. He's having problems with a magician. So there's some loser magician in some part of town who's
practicing the same.
Practicing the sacred arts.
I don't know if he was part of that group.
Yeah, he used to be part of the sanctum, the Wong and Doctor Strange's crew, but he failed. He dropped out.
He failed.
Yeah, but apparently when you fail and drop out, they don't take away the gifts they give you. You know, they don't take away that little thing that lets them open the portal.
Yeah. So
that's the only thing that this guy can do is open the portal. So anytime his magic tricks are trash, everybody's like, oh, magic. That's the only thing that I did like. But I don't know if they were trying to do it on purpose or accident. Was his magic tricks? Nobody cared.
Right.
Because if we got to do it around here flying, who cares about magic, right?
Right.
Because we got literal magic. So I don't know if they did that on purpose. They meant that or what. But so they weren't impressed until he opened the portal.
Yeah.
You know, the Doctor Strange portal. So yeah, so this guy's doing that, and he sends this Madison girl, spelled with a Y apparently, into the portal, and she ends up in Wong's house while he's watching Sopranos. And so Wong, instead of going and slapping the dude in the face and taking the ring back, he needs a lawyer.
Well, he needs the She-Hulk.
Again,
and she was trying to get her freak on.
Oh yeah, trying to get her freak on. Yeah,
on the other side.
Yeah.
So he summons her, open up the portal, and mess around here because they was trying to fight these little bat demons.
So they try to sue the magician guy.
Right.
And it doesn't work out. The lawyer's like, no, you can't. Yeah, who can? You know, we're gonna sue him, but it's gonna go to trial. It's gonna take a week, whatever. So the guy can keep the magic until then. Yeah. So then he does he has another magic show. He opens the portal, but I guess he opens the portal to hell.
Yeah.
And like these demons come out. So he calls Wong. Wong goes and helps him. But Wong can't handle it apparently. So he calls in She-Hulk.
Yeah.
All the heroes this guy knows, and he's going to call a lawyer.
While she was on her date in her house.
Yeah, so she's about to get a freak on with this guy. She jumps in the portal. She's sitting there doing flips, and not even flips. She's doing like she jumps up in the air and does like turns.
Yeah.
Throwing them in the portal, throwing them back into their portal into hell. Well, not even into hell. He like opened a portal into the ice.
Yeah, because
he just threw it into the Himalayas.
You couldn't kill him. She tried to step on him. You couldn't kill him.
Turned into bigger monsters or whatever. And but yeah, so yeah, I don't know. It was really lame. And then so they do the fight. They finish. She comes back, falls on top of the guy in her apartment. She's covered in goo and guts.
Yeah.
And then she's just like, bro, let's do this. Picks him up and carries him into the room like a baby.
Well, she is bigger than him.
I guess, yeah. And then the kick of it is, he wakes up in the morning.
Oh boy.
She's her normal human self, which, as we said, she can change back and forth freely. So why is she She-Hulk at all when she's at home, But yeah, so she changes back and he doesn't like it.
But not only that, she cooked him breakfast.
Yeah, she cooked the man
breakfast. Say, here's breakfast.
Yeah.
And he was looking like, who are you?
Yeah, who are you? Oh, I'm this girl. I'm She-Hulk.
See, look, I'm telling you something. That part killed me too.
Lay it. What?
How everybody know who she is. Yeah. Everybody knows that's the part that I don't get.
Well, yeah.
How they written that. How he knew she was the She-Hulk even from the attorney before because she was all plastered on the news.
Yeah, supposedly she's all over the news. She's anything everybody's talking about.
He don't know she's a She-Hulk.
Another Hulk, which is the other thing too, is I don't get it because in the movies they never really explain because one minute this dude's on the run, the Hulk, right?
Right.
And next minute he hanging out with the Avengers, so we're cool with him now. I never really understood it. They never really explained it because it was just like he's good. No, we're not chasing him no more. He's hanging out with Tony Stark. We're cool with him. So yeah, so he doesn't know who she is. He doesn't know what she really looks like.
That's what I'm saying. How did she?
And this girl's a lawyer, right? She's
but
smart
she was
enough.
all on the news when they first found out that she was the Hulk.
Yeah,
she was all on the news with her regular face.
And even if he doesn't watch the news or whatever else, that dude's like roided out. That guy, he's in the gym.
Yeah,
they have TVs in the gym showing the news.
Man, come on.
They do not but show CNN and all that stuff in the news in the gym.
That's poor writing.
He saw
bro.
it.
That's poor writing.
He saw what she really looked like, so he can't play the game.
That's what I'm saying. That's poor writing. It's not even practical the way that happened. Like, oh, this is what you look like. She looked like something else before she turned into the She-Hulk. Come on now.
Oh, you're human. You're not really green all the time. Okay, well I'm gonna just go. I mean, even if it's still.
Well, they must have got him out the comic books because if he thought that she was the Hulk all the time, so that's how the original comic book.
Yeah,
so he must have came from the comic book.
He's like, I read in the comic you stayed the Hulk the whole time, so that's why I'm here.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it was just bad. Like, and then like why she's a smart lawyer girl, and she's got to know, especially being a lawyer. She's done crime. She's done lawyers.
Yeah.
She's got to know that people are just gonna want her just because she's like big and green.
Yeah.
They freaks out there.
But how he didn't know?
No.
I'm saying that's poor writing.
No. Well,
it's not even practical.
He should know. But she should know that people are just gonna want to make out with her and have sex with her just because she's green.
Yeah.
I mean, you got guys out here paying girls for feet.
Yeah. Oh,
so
yeah, that's true.
Dude's really gonna be jumping for girls who are green.
That's true.
Look at Captain Kirk, man. That dude's all over green girls, man. So
yeah, he was.
That's right. Yeah, and this girl doesn't know that.
That's what I'm saying. The way they written. Oh man, come on. Man.
That's
crazy.
So in the show, she knew. She knew. They play her off as a smart lady, right? So she knew that when she hooked up with that guy, she knew in the morning he should have been gone before she even woke up. To be honest, he should have left 2 minutes after she fell asleep.
But wasn't that her crib?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He should have been gone. She should have woke up in the middle of the night like, hey, where you going? He's like, I got to work in the morning.
No, he's expecting to see the same green person.
Well, still.
But it's like, I would have said, what's the big deal, dude? She can turn into the She-Hulk.
Yeah, anytime you want. Yeah, exactly.
That's what I'm talking.
So it doesn't make sense. I don't know. It's stupid. That's the problem with the show because they keep saying, oh, don't think too much about it because it's a comedy, right? It's a comedy.
Okay, still write it practically.
But just because it's a comedy you can't just be like, oh, a foot just fell out of the sky. Oh, don't worry about the foot. We don't have to answer it. It's a comedy. That foot was fun to be funny.
Yeah.
Like, no, that's not how this works.
Yeah.
The characters still have to make logical choices to their character.
Yeah.
And then this guy, they play him off. He's like a nice guy sitting there talking to her and all this stuff. Like he's really interested in her. So why would he? I don't know. It was just weird.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Yeah. When they did the twerking from the other one, because I thought it was doing better, for children. But I see Disney is letting a lot of stuff happen now, and I'm not scared to speak about it because it's a shame some of the stuff with no standard no more, and just in the poor writing. We just want y'all to do better and write better and stop just putting stuff out here just to be putting stuff out here.
Well, yeah, we talked about it. We talked about it before. Like Disney has a streaming service, so they need content, so they're just tossing this stuff out now.
Yeah, and believe me.
I mean, they just released a bunch of stuff yesterday, a bunch of trailers for shows and stuff. And I'm sure some things might be good. I hope. Yeah. Secret Invasion looks kind of good with Nick Fury, where they're fighting the Skrulls, that lady who changes.
Right.
Him and War Machine, Don Cheadle.
Yeah.
They're going to try to Secret Invasion because they're being invaded by those aliens.
Yeah.
So I mean that show looks good, but who knows? But it's the same thing with Netflix. We talked about this last week, where there's a lot more trash on Netflix than good stuff, because Netflix
regular movies.
Yeah, but I mean because they have to overcompensate. So they do. They're like, oh, greenlight this show, greenlight this show. Oh, we need content. We need more
Sharknado.
Shows. Yeah. Yeah. Well, stuff like that. So it is what it is. But yeah. So. And so back on the show. Yeah. Sorry, we always jumping. But
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. So he leaves.
Yeah. Go ahead.
He leaves, and then what happened? I forget. I wish I could not. I don't remember.
He tried to forget everything, especially when it comes to the She-Hulk.
So what happens next? That's it, right? She goes to the lawyer thing, and that's when she finds out she's being sued, right?
Yeah, that was pretty much the end.
Yeah, that's pretty much the end. So that whole episode is pretty much. Oh well, we forgot about this girl. So that girl who got dropped into Wong's house. She's like a big part of this whole episode. Yeah,
that was the end credits where they sitting down.
Well, yeah, but she's also remember they bring her in the court when it's against the magician.
Yeah,
and she's like, I went to hell, and this guy wanted some of my blood and all this stuff, and
she made a deal with the devil that she can't talk about.
Yeah, she can't talk about. It's just like, come on, like make her She-Hulk. I'll watch her go around her dress and just act dumb for the whole episode.
Yeah, she seemed to be a better actor than this other chick, man.
She seemed more fun than this. She was more fun in this entire series so far.
Yeah, I'm sorry. They doing some crazy stuff now, man. They say it's comedy, but just like me and we was talking about last time, you ruining the franchise of the Hulk. You make him look sorry, weak, and she can kick his butt and all this type of stuff. She can do things that he could never do. Come on, man.
Yeah, no, it's just bad. And then, like I said, the episode ends where the lady from the first episode, who we haven't seen or heard anything about since that episode, is suing She-Hulk. She gets out of jail. They let her out of jail. So she must have a really good lawyer, because the girl broke into a courthouse and threw chairs through a desk at the what's it called?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and all that stuff. But she must have a really good lawyer, and so they let her out, and then she sues She-Hulk for the name.
Yeah,
She-Hulk.
For the name She-Hulk.
Yeah, to patent the name.
Yeah.
Because don't forget, this is a lawyer TV show. This isn't about superheroes, kids. It's lawyer. So we have to have some lawyer. We have to have some lawyer drama here.
If it's about that, we shouldn't be twerking.
Yeah, or having random one night stands.
Yeah. See, no. He's right. I was gonna say something about that anyway. It's like, is that what you showing Disney?
No. If I want to see all that, I'll watch Law and Order.
Yeah.
With my grandma.
Yeah. Or rent a video.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, come on, really?
Yeah. No, it's just
Disney got to do better. Come on.
Yeah. No, it's just bad. And then and then the episode goes off, and it was just a filler episode. There was nothing for it. She didn't learn anything. She didn't do anything. The whole episode was just to lead up to where she's being sued. So we're gonna go into the next episode. And let me guess, she needs a lawyer, and who are they gonna bring in? Daredevil, who I still pray.
Oh God.
I still pray they do not mess him up.
I was gonna talk about that. They don't mess him up.
I
don't know.
I'm 90% sure they're messing that dude up.
Come on.
90% sure. I bet he's gonna do a flip and start cracking jokes. Be like, "What's up, girl? How you doing?"
I was talking to Scotty D about this.
Yeah.
Earlier today. It's like, why are you bringing all these superheroes into comedy
Yeah.
and you're ruining their character from their own individual episodes?
Yeah.
It's like, how you gonna bring him in a comedy?
Well, they keep saying the show's a comedy, but it's not funny. The show isn't funny at all.
Yeah, it's not.
No, and like I don't know if they need to hire some comedy writers or what, but this show is not funny at all.
No,
so
it's not.
Yeah, and it's just like
it's not practical. It don't make sense.
No.
So
it makes sense because it's a comedy. So
that's
sense.
right. Comedy can get away with it.
Yeah, you can do whatever you want. It's a comedy.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
No, but yeah. So no, it's dumb. It's like I said, it hasn't been funny so far. The best character in this entire show, in the 4 episodes that I've seen, the best character is the Madison girl. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's from a low bar.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Props to you, girl.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, keep doing you.
That's it.
Yeah, but yeah. So other than that, it was just bad. And then now she's getting sued by this girl. So I don't, I hope the show hurries up. And how many episodes is this season? Like 8?
I have no clue.
I hope it's 5 because I hope the next episode will last.
It's crazy, man. I don't know. Disney, I keep saying that they've lost their way. I don't know. Do they have anything planned?
We talked about it before. Everybody's saying they've lost their touch. They don't know what's going on. I thought maybe because they finally had, they finally came out with the whole plan thing that they knew what they were going to do. But I mean, I know this was in the work, I guess, before their plan. So maybe after this, things will start to settle in and things will look good. But so far, it's really bad stuff, man.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm done with this, man. I know we have to talk about it.
Yeah, well, we'll keep watching. The main reason I'm watching it, the only reason I'm watching it, is for Daredevil. That's the only reason I'm watching it. That's the only reason I'm here.
And content.
Yeah. Content too. We need to cuss out something on our podcast.
Look, Disney, if you keep doing this, we're gonna keep talking about it.
Yeah.
And I mean, believe me and Petey Pete want to praise you.
No,
we want to praise because I mean.
I loved Endgame and Infinity War and Ragnarok.
Yeah, they've done some great stuff.
Yeah,
but
and I loved Ant-Man and Guardians of the Galaxy. But there's
just as of late, just
some dudders, man.
They're just throwing stuff at us, man. It's like
it's bad.
I don't know.
They with the problem. I don't know because even like I said, Thor Ragnarok, like that dude is just I don't know, man. It was just so bad. It was just a joke, a mile a minute. Like somebody had a machine gun and all the shot was jokes. And they're just going joke. Yeah, I can't take it, man.
Yeah,
it's too much. Like Ragnarok did a nice balance of jokes.
Yeah,
with the action, the seriousness.
That was really good.
Yeah, but these there's no balance to it. Because like even in Shang-Chi, I had a problem with their comedy too. Because they're on the train about to die, and this fat dude has his camera up cracking jokes. Like, bro.
Yeah.
You be holding onto your muffin. Come on now. Not no phone.
Yeah.
So,
I don't know the day we living in.
Oh, yeah.
People watch you get killed, and they'll be sitting there filming it.
Yeah, but they're train the car that they're on, the thing that they're on is about to crash and they're all about to die.
No, these weirdos nowadays. I mean, honestly, you will be about to die, and let me film it before I die.
Well, if he was gonna say anything, he should have been like world star.
Yeah, let me get my last minute of fame before I die.
Yeah.
So
no, it's bad. Yeah. So, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm done with Disney with certain things. It's like,
it's just
do better. Hopefully, these last few episodes of She-Hulk, maybe they'll do better. I don't know.
Maybe.
But
like
so
far, I'm praying because they
don't mess up Daredevil.
Yeah, because Daredevil's 18 episodes. They're doing Daredevil. They're giving him a TV show. It's 18 episodes. So
I just don't understand why they got to bring him in on this. What is the purpose?
Because he's a lawyer and she's a lawyer, and now she needs a lawyer.
I get it, but he don't have to be in the same city.
Well, she's not. He's not. She's in San Francisco.
He needs to stay in his city, and she needs to stay over there.
That dude's supposed to be in Hell's Kitchen. Why is he in California?
Thank you.
Go stay in Hell's Kitchen, bro. Stay in your lane. You blind. How you getting to California anyways?
Well, you know that, brother.
No, I know he can't. I'm not.
He Daredevil.
I'm joking. I'm joking. No, but all blind people can get around.
Yeah.
No, but it was. But he needs to stay in Hell's Kitchen. Stay in New York.
Yeah.
You got your own squad, man. You got the Defenders, man. Go find Iron Fist and rock some people, man.
Yeah.
There ain't no reason to go to San Francisco and see some big green lady.
Yeah.
Who doesn't have to be green.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who's 2 minutes away from just being a normal lady. just being a normal white girl.
2 seconds, she can just switch.
Yeah, just hand her a pumpkin latte, and when it should be any normal person you see on the street.
Yeah, the Hulk, he have to wear a wristband.
Yeah, he has to wear a wristband. So you got a guy that has to wear a wristband so he doesn't turn into a green monster, while the other girl, she's so in control of her emotions that she can, change in and out as well.
How can she do that when women are emotional creatures?
Oh.
I don't see. That's what I don't get. Women are emotional creatures. Yeah. How can she just turn at will?
Gonna get us killed.
I'm just saying. Women are emotional creatures. I mean, that's no secret. Yeah. But she can control her emotions at will.
Once a month, she's hulking out.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Look, they coming up with some crazy writing right now.
I understand what you're saying. No, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it was a stupid reason. But we talked about this too. That's what they do to all these women characters, and they expect you to love them right off the bat without them, just because they're strong out the box.
Yeah.
And that's not how it works.
I'm still trying to figure how Captain Marvel got her powers. Did he talk about that?
She's an alien or something. I forget. I saw the movie in theaters, but I blacked it out. It was so bad.
Okay.
The only thing I remember is that they Captain America 2, they talked about how he had lost his eye in the fight with Robert Redford. Robert Redford was there when he lost the fight. He's like, "I'm sorry about your eye."
Oh yeah.
And then in her movie, the cat sucks it out or scratches his eye.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that's the only thing I remember. So that's why I don't like that movie at all. I hate it.
Yeah. Like I say, Marvel doing a lot of crazy.
Disney
is doing a lot of stuff.
Disney owns Marvel, so Kevin Feige needs to up his game, man. He's getting it.
Yeah. Come on, man. Get in the game, brother.
Get in the game, Kevin. Come on, man.
Yeah.
We need you back in this.
We need you back since Endgame.
Yeah.
Serious, man. Just do it. Just do some better. Get some better writers or do something. Or because this stuff you guys giving us is just trash. I'm sorry. And like I say, me and Petey Pete is not the only one that's talking about this.
No, it's over everything.
I mean, believe me, he looks at, internet and stuff and hear what the people are saying. Listen to the people.
Yeah,
the people that buy these tickets.
No, you're gonna
know
have
what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're gonna have your loyalists. You got your fanboys that are sitting there like, oh, Marvel's the greatest thing ever. I love it.
Yeah.
But the people who aren't too crazy with it, they can see that these movies have been
but then
lower in quality.
But then you got the loyal fans who knows about the comic books, the writings. They know this stuff. It's like you can't fool them.
Yeah.
You have to do better. That's all we're saying. We want to
just do better.
You guys.
We have high expectations,
yeah.
and we want you to reach.
That's it.
We want you to reach them.
That's it.
And even when you don't reach them, we there with you.
Yeah.
But this is beyond. This is way below our expectations.
Yeah. So just do a better job, and and just get on the ball.
Exactly,
you see the people complaining. You see your fans are complaining, talking about what's going on. All you got to do is Marvel get on the ball, and we'll be all right.
That's it.
And let's continue to make good movies like you did. Last we seen was Endgame. That was off the chain.
Yeah,
love it.
Endgame was great, man. Endgame, Infinity War, Spider-Man. Spider-Man's been
Spider-Man. Oh yeah, Spider-Man. I forgot that.
Yeah, Spider-Man. What's it called? Is it the last? It's really
No
the
Way
last
Home.
good Marvel. Is really the last great Marvel movie because Shang-Chi has a lot of problems. I kind of liked it. Eternals has a lot of problems. I liked the last battle in it.
Yeah.
The last fight in it was good.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Other than that, it was kind of. And then what else has there been? That's it, right?
Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm saying like really great
but
Marvel movie. That Spider-Man was the last one. I'm sorry, not Endgame, but Spider-Man.
Yeah, but like the last, they've been really downhill, so they need to get up on the game. These TV shows are just kind of too, so they need to.
I think they're just there to keep us occupied.
Yeah, that's what it is.
While they scrambling to.
They're all filler. I think it too is just we can introduce these characters real quick, and then that way when they appear on screen, the loyalists will know, and we'll be good. So we don't have to do too much introducing.
I don't know if this they strategy.
Because even Moon Knight, even Moon Knight, I enjoyed Moon Knight. Like I thought it was an okay show, but it was a filler. There was nothing to it.
No.
Yeah. And WandaVision's okay. Loki was pretty good because Loki's not really in the what's it called. And then
I haven't seen Loki yet.
It's pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah. I've never liked Loki as a character. You see all these people. You go to MegaCons and stuff, and everybody's dressed as him, and I'm like, why? I'm like, why? He's not that good of a character. What'd he do?
Because he's the bad guy.
Yeah, but he's not even a good bad guy.
Well,
it was just, So, but You know, and to me, he was the worst part of Ragnarok. Like I was like, oh, this guy can't even move this guy on. So, but yeah, but in the TV show, to me, he was fine in the TV show. He did good. I saw he actually had a point for that. You know, a little. You know, understood his story and what he wanted. It was fine. The movies, I didn't really get none of that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's just. But you know, whatever.
Yeah,
yeah. So hopefully, amp up your game, and we'll keep watching and either cussing you out or praising you.
Yeah. We want to praise you.
Yeah, that's it.
Just give us some better.
Some good stuff.
You know, stuff. You know, that's it.
Yeah.
You know, but you know, for anyway.
Yeah.
But for that episode 4, you know,
right.
what you gonna rate that one?
I think we're rating it the same as the last one, and then we're gonna throw that thing straight in the trash.
Yeah, put that lid on it.
Yeah, put that lid on. Yeah.
That's trash,
That's
man.
right.
4 was trash.
No.
I'm sorry.
Terrible.
Yep. Oh, why I'm at it. I finally seen one episode of Obi Kenobi.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I know
Kenobi. Yeah.
This guy don't like Petey Pete. Don't like. He don't really like it.
No, it was very bad. But we'll talk about that. Finish it. So you've seen one episode.
Yeah.
I think there's
I
only
just mentioned that I seen one.
Yeah.
I actually like part 1.
Well,
yeah. You know, you didn't like it, but I kind of.
It was trash.
Yeah, it was okay for me.
It's bad, but you need it as the whole. So watch the whole.
Yeah.
And then we'll talk about it. So
yeah.
maybe next Sunday.
Yeah.
When we on our podcast, we'll talk about Kenobi.
Yeah.
We'll run through all the episodes.
Yeah.
And we'll cuss it out.
Yeah, we'll cuss it out.
One of us might praise it.
So far, I'm like, okay, I'll watch the rest of it. Then we'll judge it from
the only thing that I praised in that show was the tree that stopped that guy from kidnapping that girl.
Oh boy!
It took him 20 minutes to get into that tree.
Don't worry, we'll talk about that.
yeah. So, but yeah, all right. So we'll talk about that next week. So next on the docket.
Did you want to talk about DC?
Yeah, we can. We can talk about some DC.
I mean, you can talk a little bit.
Yeah, we can talk
about
it. Yeah, because I know we mentioned it not so long ago, but there's been a lot of shakeup at DC, and we kind of wanted to wait until the apple fell, so to speak, to see what was going on, but we still kind of don't know. So, but at least we can talk about it. So, right off the bat, they got a new head. Discovery bought Warner Brothers, so it's Warner Brothers Discovery now.
Okay.
So the DC universe has kind of been in limbo because they didn't know what they were doing. I guess they didn't have a plan because they had Zack Snyder, who directed Man of Steel, he directed Batman vs Superman and Justice League. They had him. He was supposed to be the kind of the master of the universe, figuring out where the heroes were going to go and this and this. But when his daughter died, they had Joss Whedon come in and he messed up. He did the Justice League and it was trash. And then this guy came out with his 4-hour cut, which a lot of people love. I love it. I enjoyed it a lot. But yeah, so after that, they were like, no, that doesn't count. We got Shazam. We got all these other movies. And so when DC Warner Brothers came in, Warner Brothers had already filmed and greenlit Blue Beetle and a Batgirl.
Okay.
And filmed Flash. So in Flash, they're doing Flashpoint. So in Flashpoint, and all the rumor was they're doing Flashpoint. So you know what Flashpoint is, right? The Flash, because his mom died when he was young.
Right.
So he goes back and he manages to go back in time. But in this, they're not doing back in time. They're doing the multiverse.
Oh, okay.
So he goes back in time and he hits the multiverse. And in the multiverse, his mom's alive. He goes into the kitchen. His mom's there.
Mm-hmm.
So and in this,
before her death, right?
No. She in this universe she doesn't die.
Oh, at all?
Yeah, she doesn't die.
Okay.
So he goes in there and she's not dead. She's alive. He's like, "What's up, Ma?" So she's not dead. And then in that universe, Ben Affleck, because in his universe, Ben Affleck's Batman. BVS, Aquaman, Wonder Woman. He fought in the Justice League. So in his universe, the Batman is Michael Keaton. So it's Michael Keaton.
Right.
1889 Batman.
Yeah, 1989.
Yeah. So Michael Keaton's Batman. And then what Warner Brothers was doing, they were like, because Ben Affleck, they were saying, the rumor was Ben Affleck. He got mad because a lot of the actors did with Joss Whedon, because Joss Whedon came in and he told Gal Gadot he was going to ruin her career. The lady who plays Wonder Woman.
Right.
He's like, "I'm going to ruin your career. You do what I say." So he added in all those scenes like where the Flash falls on top of her.
Okay.
Yeah, and stuff, and these weird, super weird scenes. So he does all this stuff. So So Ben Affleck hated that stuff. You know, Ben Affleck didn't like it. He had a hard time with that stuff. He didn't like it. He's like, oh, this is kind of taking the fun out of the movie. So after that movie, he's like, I'm done.
Yeah, because I thought he quit.
Well, no, yeah, he did. Because he was supposed to, right after Justice League, he was supposed to go straight into production of his movie, The Batman, where he fights Deathstroke.
Oh,
because you haven't seen Justice. Yeah, you haven't seen Justice League yet.
No.
But
I know you saw the extended.
But you saw the original Justice League, right?
But not the extended.
Yeah, I have the Zack Snyder, because the original guy, he came back and he added all his stuff back in.
Right.
And then he went and filmed an extra scene without Warner Brothers knowing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, but you saw the original, right? The original.
Right.
So you saw the end credit scene at the end where Lex Luthor's on the boat.
Right.
And then the guy with the swords comes up on the boat, Deathstroke. You know Deathstroke.
Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah. So and that and the original and the one that came in theaters, he's like, oh, God came back to life, talking about Superman. And he's telling Deathstroke, he's like, you know what? He's like, they just started a league. We should start a league of our own. So he's talking about the Legion of Doom. So yeah. But originally, how it's supposed to be, and if you watch Zack Snyder's Justice League, at the end, Slade comes on the boat. This guy's like, bro, he's like, I know who Batman is. And then Deathstroke's like, you do? He's like, yeah, it's Bruce Wayne. So he tells him who Batman is, so he can go after. So Ben Affleck's movie was like him, Deathstroke, like attacking Bruce Wayne and trying to kill him. All his bad stuff. Like, it was going to be a legit thing. But yeah, so we got off a little point there. But so when they came in, they scrubbed all that. So Batgirl, the guy who's running it now, David something. He came in, he scrubbed Batgirl. So Batgirl's not even coming out no more.
Yeah, I was wondering what happened to that.
Yeah, because so in the Flash's movie, there's what's his face, Michael Keaton's Batman, and then the Batgirl, Commissioner Gordon's Batgirl.
Oh, okay.
So then, but yeah, so they're gonna, it was supposed to, and even Superman, like Superman wasn't even part of the thing. It was Supergirl. So Supergirl, I think they changed it to where like Supergirl fights Zod instead of Superman.
Oh, okay.
So they were saying that those were going to be the heroes from now on. Like Henry Cavill wasn't going to be Superman no more, and then Michael Keaton's Batman was going to be in all the movies. So they filmed that for the Flash. So when they filmed Batgirl, Michael Keaton's Batman. So they even got pictures of him on set.
Oh, okay.
But when the new guy came in, he was like, no, he's like, this is trash. We're doing this. So he got Ben Affleck. So now they're doing an Aquaman. They filmed Aquaman a while ago. They came back for reshoots and they brought Ben Affleck back
as Batman. Okay. So is he going to be in the new Aquaman?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because originally it was Michael Keaton. Because Michael Keaton was going to be Batman through all of it.
Okay.
Now he's going to be the Batman now. But they were like, no, this is it. Hopefully, I mean, this is what the rumblings are, and this is what we've seen. Because Warner Brothers does those tours on their lot. Yeah, so they were doing a tour, and I guess the people on the tour saw Ben Affleck.
Oh.
When they were filming Aquaman. They were filming Aquaman. So, that cat was kind of out of the bag. So, but yeah, he's supposed to be Batman in that, and then he's supposed to be Batman. He's going to be Batman in. He already had a small part in the Flash, but apparently the rumor was that he was going to die. So the new head of Warner Brothers, it seems like he came in. He's telling them, no, we're not going to do that now. Ben Affleck's Batman. So Ben Affleck said he had a fun time filming the Flash. He said he enjoyed it. So it seemed like he was eager to come back. So he's there for Aquaman, there for this and that. So, but the new guy, he came in. I guess he saw the Batgirl. He saw the Batgirl.
Okay.
And I guess it looked like too much like a CW TV show. So he axed that crap, which I'm not mad at him. That thing, it looked trash to me. It looked really bad.
Okay.
And so he axed that. He's using that tax write-off. I think Blue Beetle's still gonna go. And
that's what I want to see.
Yeah, and right now they're trying to find somebody who will come up with a plan and lead the DC universe. And the only problem we're having right now is what's his face, The Rock. Seems like he's trying to take it doesn't seem like he's trying to take over, but it just seems like they're trying to have everything surround him.
Oh, don't mention it.
Yeah, and like you're a villain, dude.
Yeah.
You're not. I'm tired of this thing, anti-hero. So he said anti-hero. No, this is a villain. This is a bad guy.
Yeah, pretty much.
Right? Is the Joker doesn't hit Harley sometimes? Does that make him an anti-hero?
Nope.
He doesn't beat her sometimes, so he's a good guy once in a while? No. The dude's a bad guy.
Yeah, pretty much.
Black Adam's a bad guy. He fights Shazam. He's Shazam's villain.
Yep.
Bad guy.
So he's supposed to be a good guy now.
Yeah, well, they're trying to. He's an anti-hero. He's bad, but he's good sometimes. He's a bad villain. He's a bad guy with a heart. That's what we're trying to do now.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. No, that dude's a bad dude, and he needs to remain a bad dude. Even in The Rock's there, he needs to remain a bad dude.
Don't mention The Rock.
Well, he's Black Adam, man. I got to. You got to. The only good thing about having him there is The Rock's cousin is, The Rock's cousin's his manager. But The Rock's cousin is also Henry Cavill's manager. So hopefully they can get together and get him back to being Superman. Because I liked him as Superman. I mean, I don't know.
Wait, they dropping him?
No, because he's Man of Steel 2 was supposed to be out years ago, and then they started. And that was the other thing.
What happened?
That was the other thing. So they were going to come out with. They wanted Michael B. Jordan to be Superman, so they were going to have Michael B. Jordan be Superman. They were going to do J.J. Abrams and some guy who wrote a book cussing out white people. They were going to do Black Superman. But the new guy came in. He cut all that, which I'm happy. Cut all of it. I don't want to see no. You know me. I hate extra characters. I hate them all. I hate them. I hate them with a passion. I hate Batgirl. I hate Robin. I hate them all. I like the original character. The only characters I like are the original characters.
But there's always a Robin with a Batman.
Exactly. Yeah, the dude's got too many. All right, that dude's if he gets any more kids in that suit, Chris Hansen's gonna be at his cave. Really, I'm serious.
Okay.
That dude's getting too many kids to put on that costume and get killed. All right, it's too much. Like I can understand. Like if they need to change it, wipe out all the Robins, only have one Robin. Make the original Robin. Make it be Dick Grayson, the original Robin. Have the Joker kill him. Have him come back. Be Red Hood. Red Hood. Put all the Robin stories into his thing and move on.
Yeah, but what happened to
What?
the Dark Knight Dark Knight Rises?
Yeah.
What happened to that Robin? Because you remember at the end?
Yeah, that was for nothing. That was just for the fans. Because all the fans were like, because the guy who created Christopher Nolan, and they were saying that they were like, in our universe, Robin won't exist.
What was the point?
Because they were like, they were saying, like when they were writing the second one, they were like when Robin comes into our movie, that'll be the last movie. They were like, that'll be it for us. We'll be done once you put a Robin in there. Because he's like in our world, it doesn't make sense for a Robin. So that's why at the end he comes up, he's Robin, movie's done, there's no more.
No more Dark Knight.
Yeah. But they were like, when that movie came out, and everybody was like, bro, let's get a Robin movie with him. I think Warner Brothers toyed with it a little bit, like, no, maybe we can.
Yeah.
But then they did Man of Steel, and they were like, you know what? Let's build our universe and let's go from there.
Yeah, I thought it was actually going to do it.
No, I think maybe they toyed with it a little bit. But,
yeah.
But that's really, but for all in all, that's pretty much kind of the gist of what's happening over there at DC. The little bit that we heard at DC. So, yeah. So, but well, I mean, we'll talk about it some more when new developments happen and stuff. But I'm interested to see what's happening over there. Like I said, I like Ben Affleck as Batman, and I know a lot of people didn't like BVS. I liked the director's cut of BVS. I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah,
and it filled in some holes. And I liked the evolution of Jesse Eisenberg as Lex Luthor, because he's kind of super weird and stuff as first Lex, but then when you see him in Justice League and Zack Snyder Justice League, he's more, that Lex Luthor that in the fine suit, hanging out with bomb girls and stuff, just doing his thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, but enough of that. Let's jump to the other thing that we saw today.
Our last talk here.
Yeah.
What did we see today?
We saw a little movie called, which I really, to be honest, I think it is a little movie. I think it's a small budgeted film.
Yeah.
But it did good with its budget, I think. It's called Medieval.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's an historic piece. It's a true story. It's with Ben Foster, Michael Caine's in it, and it's about a guy named Jan. I can't do his last name, but it's
some funny names.
Yeah, but it's a true story, and it shows him fighting and doing all those things. It's like a medieval epic.
Yeah, it was actually nice.
Yeah, it kind of reminded me of like Kingdom of Heaven a little bit, but not it's just kind of that scope of things, not really story wise. But I enjoyed it. I liked it. I liked it. I thought it was cool.
Yeah, it was a lot of portraying and.
Oh yeah.
It was crazy.
It's a true story, yeah, because they're like trying to fight. Everybody wants to be the two. There's two popes, and then they're getting a new king, and then everybody wants to be the king. And
yeah, because you remember the king had a brother that was supposed to be next in line, but I guess he wanted to get rid of him right away.
He wanted to bump him off, and
so he started portraying his own brother.
Yeah.
Then he corroborated with another guy, but then the king's ambassador, he was basically telling him what's going on, so he knew what was going to happen. But then he got betrayed. It was
and the whole thing was like, oh well, this guy's supposed to. The king has to go to this guy who's going to be king. He has to go to some far off land. I forget where they had to go. To France. He had to go to France. But to get to France, he needed money, and this guy's hemorrhaging money. So some other guy was going to pay, to get him to get him to France, but he didn't really want it. He was with the brother, so he was like, no, I'm not paying for your trip. So the king's like, oh, we'll kidnap his wife, his fiance, and he'll give the money up, and then we'll give her back.
Yeah.
And that just leads to like these huge events of like betrayal and this and that.
Yeah, and he kidnapped his brother.
Yeah, kidnapped the brother, killed the son.
It was wild.
No, it was good, man. And the effects were really good in it, like the blood and guts.
Oh,
I mean, there was some, when that horse fell in the water, that was a fake horse.
Yeah, I see. Those arms were so stiff.
Yeah, it was like stiff. It was like a mannequin falling in the water.
But that was a real horse when it went in the water. When they showed it from underwater.
Yeah, when it tipped.
But it was a lot of crazy little. They missed a few little things, but it was still a good movie.
No, even the other stuff, like when they fell off when that one dude like fell off the wall and hit the thing.
Oh yeah,
that hurt. That looked rough. And then they had one where a scarecrow was just sitting there picking people's eyes out.
Yeah,
that was some kind of stuff. And then they had it too. He hit somebody with the hammer on the foot, and the blood popped out of it. It was cool. It was good stuff.
Yeah, and then he hit one guy in the face. Yeah, and then like all his whole face, just all the meat just fell off his head. Where he just like had a big skeleton smile. It was if you're into that gore stuff. I mean, it really have a lot of gore and stuff. Yeah. It was really enjoyable.
No, it was good, man.
Yeah.
I liked it. I thought it was good. Everybody acted really good in it. I thought the acting was good.
Yeah.
The action was good.
Yeah, it really was.
Yeah, he came up with some good stuff. And like I said, it's a true story. So even at the end, they tell you all the true story about him and stuff.
Yeah.
Which made me want to look him up and see what else he really did.
Yeah.
Because the movie kind of leaves off at like a big battle happening.
Yeah.
So it's like, you see a bunch of, a huge wall of guys and his little army, because he starts fighting. He learned his lesson with the girl.
Yep.
And he starts fighting with the peasants. So, apparently he's this huge legend, this huge hero to them now, in real life now. So, no, but it was good. I didn't think it was going to be good, because I saw a movie yesterday that I thought was going to be good, and it just wasn't, It was called the Barbarine movie. I saw that yesterday.
Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't see
it was
that
all right.
one yet.
It was all right. But it was just, it was a little different, but it was just, I don't know. It's okay to see once. It's not great. But it's not bad. It's not the worst movie I've seen, but it's not that good.
Okay, just something to watch.
Yeah, just see. Yeah, but Medieval, I like. I would tell people to go out and see Medieval. Man, Medieval, I think it's good, and it's just it's one of those movies they don't make a lot of them anymore.
Yeah,
like these historic type.
You know what? I'm looking at it. I'm like, I don't know if a lot of people really seen that movie.
Which one?
Medieval. I don't think, honestly, my opinion, I don't think a lot of people are going to go and see it.
No, I don't think
because a lot of people are not into it, but it's actually a good movie. So we recommend you to go and see it, because it's a lot of portrayal, it's a lot of fighting, a lot of action in it, lots of action, lots of fighting. If you're into that type of stuff, I mean, you really would enjoy it, because it take you back, a good medieval movie, because lately they haven't made too many good medieval movies
they
see that one.
They haven't, but I think it's because they don't do well. But this one, I think the budget on this one, I don't think was too much.
But it was actually good.
I think if a bunch of couple hundred people go see it, man, I think it'll make it back its money, and we can get more not cheaply made, but like low budgeted movies like this, which is really good.
Yeah.
Because then they'll be more inclined to do movies like The Northman and stuff like that. Because I don't even think The Northman made back its budget.
I don't know what it is. Just a lot of medieval movies don't get played no more. Well, maybe in the 90s, 80s, it was like the big thing when I was young.
Well, it's like westerns. People used to love westerns, and they stopped making money.
Yeah, and they don't make western no more.
They barely do. I think we get one western every 8 years.
Yeah.
To be honest, I don't even remember. I think the last western I saw was Quentin Tarantino's one.
No, we get more of the She-Hulk twerking.
Oh, yeah.
That's what we get now. It's like, that's garbage.
Which and I love superhero movies, but I'm kind of tired. We need some other stuff.
Yeah, we definitely.
But that's where Netflix and all these are trying to pick up the slack, where they do all these movies, but then they don't seem to care, and they just doing greenlighting any movie that comes up their way, and a lot of most of it's garbage.
Yeah, like we've seen a Terminal List and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, Terminal List is great. Yeah,
that's pretty good stuff. That's on Amazon Prime.
Yeah, which I haven't seen Reacher yet. I want to see Reacher. And
oh yeah, that was pretty good. They only did 8 or 9
yeah,
episodes.
I think it came out this year. They're doing a season 2, so
yeah.
Which that's based
I
off.
was wondering what happened. It's like it disappeared.
Yeah, well, it's based off a series of books, just like Terminal List is. So
yeah.
So I'm sure we'll get more of them.
Reacher's pretty good.
Yeah, I got to see Reacher. I want to see Sandman's one on Netflix, and I want to see that I heard it's good. I got a couple shows that I want to see that I haven't around to.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Medieval. What are you giving it out of 10?
I give it honestly, I'll give it an 8.
An 8?
Yeah.
I give it about a 6, 6.5.
6.5.
Yeah, because it's a good movie. 6.5 is not a bad score. I'm just it's a decent, it's a really good movie. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I giving it high because I loved all the effects.
No,
they looked at practical. It wasn't no besides the horse.
No, even the horse. It's a blink and miss it moment anyway.
Yeah. So but other than that,
no, it was good. Like the action's really good in it. The story was good.
Yeah,
everything was good.
It wasn't boring.
No,
you know what I'm saying? It was enjoyable to watch.
I liked it. I enjoyed watching it.
Yeah,
so,
I give it an 8.
I would see it again.
Yeah. So
guess
we'll rate that one.
Yeah.
Oh, we like that one. So we'll just give it a gling.
Yeah. No, it was good. So, but yeah. So that's us for this week.
Yeah, that's it.
We're gonna try to see some. Shades is over here. He's gonna try to see finish Kenobi or get halfway through Kenobi, and maybe we'll talk about that next week. And
yeah, for him to trash it.
Yeah, so we can cuss it out.
Well, he might cuss it out. I don't know. I haven't seen it yet. But so far, episode 1, I enjoyed.
Yeah.
There's some things missing in it that was like, okay,
there's some things off the cuff.
Yeah, we're not gonna talk about it.
We'll talk about it.
We'll deal with it later, but but for right now, we're not gonna do that. So.
Yeah, but it's so we'll talk about that, and then we got to see what movies are coming out this week. Maybe we'll catch another flick, and then we'll just go from there, man. We'll just keep it on. And I think maybe next week or the week after that, we'll bring we're gonna have Kenyatta back on and finish our conversation with her because we didn't really get to finish it.
Better known as Kiki.
Yeah, and then in maybe a few weeks after that, we'll bring somebody else on, somebody local as well, and talk to them about acting or directing and so forth.
Definitely. So
we can learn more about the craft ourselves because, if you've heard it, we do Phone Booth Studios as well. So that's we're budging filmmakers as well. So
yeah, we're just getting going.
Exactly. Yeah. So
we're gonna be coming out with more stuff. Just stay tuned. Stay tuned. Phone Booth on YouTube.
Yeah, Phone Booth Studios.
We got a few things up right now, but we're going to be doing more. We're filming right now, but we're going to be working on a lot of more stuff.
Yeah, more stuff.
We're going to start posting more. So
and even these, we're going to be posting these. We're going to do some videos to these and post these up as well on the YouTube for this as well. So just look out for that and stay frosty, guys.
Yeah, we got more coming. So get ready. All right, we out of here, bro.
Until next time.
Yeah, baby.